Hey guys, so today I am doing a tutorial of truly the makeup that I've really been enjoying lately. It's the look that I was wearing, very similar to what I was wearing in my favorites video that I posted recently. So I haven't been wearing a lot of eyeshadow lately, but when I do, this is what I really like. And I think it's just something that's so versatile that if you know how to do this, you can really do so much. And I didn't use any eyeliner, which is different for me. Really pretty eyelashes, and it's very much like kind of like a get ready with me video because we made some mistakes as we went. I decided that, you know, I didn't want to do a certain kind of eyelash or a certain kind of this or that, and so we changed it. And so it's very kind of just real as we go along. We just kind of, you know, did some different things. And I'm going to show you a few new products, very affordable products that I have discovered lately. Well, one not so new discovery, but one that's like an old favorite that I'm using again. As far as what I'm wearing my Bobble Bar choker that I really love. This is one of my very favorite ones. These Kate Spade earrings that I got several months ago, but I'm really just now falling in love with, I think. They're just so sparkly and beautiful, and they come in all different colors too. And then this is a top from Nordstrom that I really love. I have it in black too, it's a good one. Some bracelets, this is my David Yurman little diamond one, and then this is one of those from HRH collection. That's just pretty. I love the way these look together, so pretty. So that is what I'm wearing today, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the look. Yeah, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but I haven't like, oh, maybe my eye now. Let's kind of go with it. Okay, so usually I don't show you guys doing this, but isn't this crazy? This BB cream, it's so good. And I've been using the Retin-A, so I had like a ton of moisturizer on before. I used the Retin-A Micro, and so far I really like it. I mean, it's really made my skin a lot better, but we'll see, because you guys know my kind of like bad experiences with Retin-A stuff. But so far this has been so different. It's been about 2 weeks, I'd say. 2 weeks? Yeah, just about, almost. No, week and a half. Okay, so this is the Herborian BB cream, and I'm kind of red right now, so I feel like that kind of looked like a lot. But yeah, I have a little. I swear that's a. I remember breakout there. I think that's a mosquito bite, maybe from the Retin-A though, or like an ant bite, you know, because it's like really like small and itchy. All right, and then I use this Almay. Just on like big things like that, just something that's like really, it's a little Almay clear complexion. I just really like it. I always have that, it like won't go away. It's like you're just red, you know, like when you break out and you have the little, but honestly, I gotta say, I don't know what that is. What was that? It's like a big freckle, but not. Honestly, that BB cream covers so much, and my skin is a little peely, not like where it's like thick peeling from the Retin-A, but it's just kind of like, you know, like when your skin just barely breaks up, you know, and it's just enough to where you can see the texture of it. But it's okay, it is what it is. I used the MAC, whoa, tongue came out right there. I used the MAC Radiant Rose, which is like these are like little highlighters, but they're not shimmery. They may have some that are shimmery, but this one isn't. I've been using this Tarte sponge. You can use a beauty blender or anything, but I've been liking this one a lot. And I swear to you guys, I've been trying to use different things. Like, I don't even know why, because it's so good, but I always try to use different things. I tried to use the NARS, again, the NARS like concealer that everybody loves, but to be honest with you, it creases so bad. Like, I look so old. You can kind of like put it in anywhere where you want to like brighten up. This never will crease. And it's pretty bright, so like I have a little, so that's pretty. So that's kind of like my under eye. This is a lot, I mean not a lot, but because the BB cream is pretty thin, but I really love these Lancome little CC cushions. And I like to apply it above, so I didn't really like put that far down. But it kind of blends that area like in between where you'd put that under eye brightener. This is what I use my purple one for. This is what I use this for, just anywhere that needs some brightening. But I really do like this pink one, and it's just very like thin and easy feeling. There's so much redness. I probably should have used the green one. And then I always, like right after I use my BB cream, I always put on my attractive lip balm face. My lips are really peely. Do you guys like, I use my little lip smackers, when y'all use the like Retin-A or anything like that, like I never get it near my lips. But it seems like my lips have been peeling a lot. Like, you know, but they feel smooth. Like, they feel good, but, well, I mean, I don't know because they're peeling. But it's like, because they're peeling, they feel good. Like, they feel like new. And then for my brows, I'm just going to do this really quick. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever. You see how easy that is? It's just so quick and easy. And I use the shade 20. And oh my gosh, did I mention this in a video or not? I don't remember if I did. I think when I very first got these, I knew that it had that little like highlighter part that unscrews. And I don't think I used these for a while. And like you could put that up under your brow and stuff. And then when I started using them, like I have loved these for a very long time. And literally like right after I posted that brow video, what was I doing? I was like, I don't know, I was really looking at it because, I was doing the little caption like where I list all the products. And I was gonna see like if this one said anything special or anything. And when I was really looking at it, I saw that little arrow and I was like, oh my gosh, this has a highlighter made in. I totally forgot. Okay, I know I'm like talking a lot. This video's gonna be so long. So just fill in the brows. I'll do my bronzer and stuff last. I'll go ahead and do my my eyeshadow. So I don't really want a whole lot to like interfere with the eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna use my NARS eyeshadow base, which this one I would definitely say is my favorite, just like basic eyeshadow base. It doesn't put down any color, because we're not really like doing crazy eyeshadow, and I want it to stay looking pretty true to what the eyeshadow is. So, okay. So I'm gonna use this. This is the Vizart palette. Now these are expensive, but you get a lot. Like if you compare the price to like how much is in here to like something else that you may think is cheaper, it's pretty much the same price, like the product, because you just get more of it. Do you see what I'm saying? But I mean, if you wanted to get, these are not super, they're not super unique colors. Like you can find these colors in much cheaper brands. I'm just using this one. But the quality and just having them all in one place is really nice. So I'm just kind of starting in the crease with a really fluffy brush, and I'm going kind of all the way in, and I'm just not being very careful. I'm just really blending it out and just blurring it out like a lot. And I'm gonna kind of work both eyes at the same time so I can really kind of even them out. And you see that kind of just, so that's like the lightest, well, one of the lightest browns. These are more like tan colors. And then just a little more. And you can just kind of keep layering it until it's as dark as you want. And that's why I love these. They blend just so well. But like I said, they're expensive. I get that. If you don't want to spend that, you can definitely find a brown eyeshadow. You just take a medium brown. And I'm not using any shimmer. These are matte colors. And I think that makes this look the way that it does. I like that better. And then take this one, which is a little darker, a little warmer, and put it right in the crease. And I'm just kind of sweeping this back and forth, back and forth. I'm not like doing like huge circular motions. This is just kind of darkening it up. Then and then after I've placed that, I'm just gonna take the whole brush and just kind of blend out everything. You can see my lid has stayed really light because I haven't really put anything on it. It's just the color kind of blending down on it a little bit. Okay, so then I'm gonna take a smaller brush, and these are always nice, the E20 for the lower lash line, and use that first color. And I can even go a little lighter, but I like, this is fine. And then I'm gonna kind of pull it down a lot more than I normally would. I'm not doing any eyeliner, so I don't mind doing a little heavier eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take this flat brush, it's an E60, and take the lightest color. It's almost like a white, it's so bright, and then I just put it right there. And this is gonna look a little scary for a minute. But you don't wanna put a whole lot on. You're just wanting it to look like, you don't want there to look like a line or anything. You just want it to kind of emphasize that light color of your lid. And it's to be really pretty when we put the lashes on. And then you can take the brush that you used before and just kind of blend over it so everything is nice and soft. I'm gonna go ahead and do my bronzer because I just feel like I look like a white ghost, which I probably do. There's not a whole lot of sunlight coming in today, so I'm using this Too Faced what's it called? It's this Baked Luminous Bronzer in Sweet Tea. And I don't do one or the other, I just mix them back and forth. Eyeshadow is very simple, and but when you put the lashes on with it, it just looks so pretty. So I repurchased this L'Oreal Voluminous. I like the one, or I always like the one with the curved brush. I haven't tried it in years. It's just a very like soft volume, and since I'm not doing liner, I am doing the mascara first, because usually when I do false lashes, I don't put anything on my real lashes, but I think that especially like a curved brush like this, it helps to do the liner effect. But especially if you don't use liner, it's good to do this. So yeah, I didn't go crazy on the upper ones. You can make it really dramatic if you weren't gonna use lashes. Which lashes am I even gonna use? These are really intense, but I think I'm gonna use them. They're the Kiss Peony lashes, and I've been kind of wanting an excuse to wear these, and I feel like on the daily I'm like, these are too special for that. And this is for a video, but I'll go a few places today and feel extra special, but I thought these would show up really pretty in a video. Do I need to trim them? These are like the kind that are double, and what I like about these is that they're not those that have such a thick band where it's gonna look crazy, but they're not the ones either that like don't, you know, where you can just actually see the hairs, like where they're stuck into a clear band. This one actually has like a dark, thin band. So I think that'll be nice since I'm not wearing any, I don't think I need to trim them. And I've been using this black lash glue, which I've got to admit, I really do like. But I'm thinking now that using a clear lash glue when you don't have on liner, that might work, because a lot of times clear lash glue shows up like against your black liner. So maybe when you're using black liner, like if I did a ton of liner and then I was gonna do this, maybe black would be best. And I'm using the Tarteist Pro, which I really like because it has a little brush, so it's not goopy. It's just a very, you know, it applies a very thin band. So that way, like if it barely moves, you know, your black liner will cover it up. But then if you don't use any black liner, I think clear is the way to go. But this is too late. We're gonna do this. I did this the other day and it was fine. But you know, it's just one of those things. Okay, so yeah, I have this little like applicator thing too, which I've never used. Ooh, that's nice. I've never used one. I've just used like see, they're curved. It's by Tarte too. I've only really just used, what have I used? I've only just used like tweezers and stuff. So I was excited to find one like this. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Dreams are coming true. That was really good. Ooh. You can like place it really easy without using like a sharp tweezer. These have like a thick look. I kind of wanted like more of a wispy look for this. I'm not sure. Okay, so I took them off and I tried to get off as much of the lash glue. So you were like making this, you were like, this is really how I would do my makeup. Like if I didn't like something, I would remove it. Okay, so this is good because see, I cannot get all of that glue off. So maybe this will cover it up. But now I can try the clear because honestly, I think that's it. So I just used the Duo brush on, the clear, and then these are the Ardell 105s. And these aren't as thick. They're a little more wispy, but they're just as long. I'm gonna use the same thing. So yeah, hopefully I didn't do it very long, but maybe it'll stick. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted. So like, yeah, I think clear lash glue, it like really is apparent when you put it on over like black or something. 'Cause I know so many times like I've done a video and I'm like, lash glue, like you can see it. But then on the other hand, if you don't do any liner, then you can really see the black and it's like just as annoying. But this will dry clear and then against my skin, you won't be able to see it. So those are really wispy and pretty. That's perfect. Okay, so that's exactly what I was wanting. And when I did this look in my video, I think it was my favorites when I had this look, I had used the black glue and a really thick banded eyelash by Tarte that was like super thick banded, so it really looked like almost like heavy liner. But this, like the band of the lashes, kind of gives you the illusion of liner, but not. Okay, so I'll do the other one. Really love this lash applicator. How have I never had one of these? All right, and then I do like to kind of place them with my fingers. That will Middle's good to still have this, I guess. I love this thing. Okay, so everybody needs a little lash placer tool, even if it's not this one. Find you one. I'm gonna look and see if I can find like any other ones and kind of see like what the price is, you know, like, but this Tarte one's really good. And you could have even done your mascara afterwards, which I think I'm gonna put just a little bit to kind of like, you know, especially since I don't want any liner, you can just put it right at the base. I wouldn't take I wouldn't take the mascara like through the entire length of the false lashes, but see, that just made the base look really pretty. Is it even? Pretty even. Years ago, I loved these and I had so many colors, but after a while they do dry up and I had used a lot of it. But the best way to apply these, it's the Dream Bouncy blushes, is to just get like a sponge. I like these beauty blenders. Even though I said this one was a little small for blush, it's really not. I like to, you know, I've fallen in love with it, like to dampen it, you know, and just squeeze out all the water so there's no water on it, and then, you know, it's come around. I think what it is when I first got it, I liked it so much for, gosh, see, that's just so perfect. I liked it so much for like concealer. I just found that it was the perfect size that I didn't like it as much for blush. So now I'm like, here's the thing, I just need two of them. I need one for concealer and I need one for blush. It's so good, and these are so good too. So, I'm so glad. Nothing compares to these. Like, I remember when I had tons of these, and gosh, now I'm gonna fall in love with them all over again. But this is the tool that I needed for them. A while back, I did pick up some new things at the drugstore. This was this different? I don't remember if this was all the same time. But I saw these, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try that. Like, it looks so good and creamy. Like, this looks like something I would literally pay like 3 times for. And drugstore products, where is my little brush? Drugstore products are so, please hold. It's the Radiant Lights Baked Highlighter. And you know, I've gotten out of a lot of highlighting product. See how pretty it is? I've gotten out of, or not highlighting products, drugstore products, because I just don't get it. They're so expensive, and I'm like, what's the point? You know, like, people get so into drugstore stuff, and I'm like, you might as well. But this, actually, I was impressed because it was only like $5. So this is one of those good ones. Put a little down my nose and all right there. Isn't that beautiful? I wish I would have had this for my my highlighting video, because that's a really good one. I don't think I had any good drugstore ones in there, and that one would have been so nice. And then I've really been liking this. It's the Benefit Highbrow Glow. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this one that has the bit of a sheen to it. So it's so different than, obviously it's different than the regular highbrow because it's got the sheen to it. But I always like to put just a little bit right there in that little kind of shadowy pocket there. And you could even put like a little more eyeshadow there, like that lighter color, but I don't really want to seem like a ton of eyeshadow. That's not really what the look is about. So I just really love it. I think it's just so easy, and it's just a good, easy product to work with. You could even use it like as some eyeshadow. And then I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Primrose. I have not used this liner in a really long time, but I really do like it. This is one of those good ones to like fill in your whole lips with. And I'll use this. This is so pretty. I always forget about this. It's the Lancome. It's number 244. I forgot the exact color. But it really goes well with that. It really goes well with that one. And then blot some off because I like my lipstick to be really thin. And that being said, I'm going to add some more stuff on top of it. But I love this, the Jane Iredale Soft Peach. This is like the best lip gloss to kind of give that little bit of like extra sparkle. And it's not like, not really thin and runny. It's like actually pretty thick, so it feels like it's gonna stay on. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, so we're done. Take my hair down. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I left out. I always feel like I leave something out. I got my brow gel. Did I do my brow gel? I think I did. Always forget that. Blush, everything. So yeah, it's a really easy look. I think it looks done. It looks really pretty, but it doesn't look like a ton of makeup, I don't think. It's just very pretty, and I love this eye look. It's just very fluttery, and you know, you've used eyeshadow and it looks like you've, you know, like you've done it in like kind of a pretty way, but it's not too much, so I really love it. I hope that you guys do too. I hope that y'all enjoy this little tutorial. I do have another one coming up soon that will be very heavy on the eyeliner if you guys do like that. So stay tuned for that. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll link to what I can below, and also the drugstore video will come up soon because I've really been excited by a lot of different things, including the highlighter. So stay on the lookout for that. Thanks again so much, guys. You're so sweet, so great. Love you so much. Have a great week. Don't know when I'm gonna post this yet. But anyways, guys, thank you again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.